So today we're going to be talking about how to bomb the cover 4 shell. This is the most important shell to know how to beat in Madden because most players are going to run some variation of cover 4, whether it's quarters or cover 4 drop. Even when you're facing a blitz in this game, a lot of players are going to modify their back end coverage into a cover 4 look. And you're going to want to have this tight end one play touchdown or deep strike route combo, depending on who you have at the position, in your back pocket when you need it most. So before we get into this route combination, make sure you guys are subscribed right here to the channel. We're going to be talking about a trips look, but I'll show you guys how to modify this out of other looks as well. Now with this, for starters, let's just say that we're facing a standard cover 4 defense. A lot of these cover 4 drops, whether you're in the 3-2, the 1-4, the 3-4 odd, it's going to be a 3-man rush. First things first, if you're facing a 3-man rush in this game, know that it does not shed. So no route combo here. I just want to show you how long it takes for someone to get off the block. Look at this 3-man rush, and you're going to see that it really doesn't shed at all. If you don't over move in the pocket, it really doesn't let people get off blocks. It's only when you have bad pocket presence, you step up too far, you drop back too far, that a 3-man rush is going to shed. If you just kind of stay stoic and don't overdo it, these guys really don't shed at all. You see right here that it really takes a long time for this to occur, which means that beating the cover 4 defense is going to be pretty easy because we have that much time. So let's get into our route combination. We're going to choose a trips formation. Trips tight end, trio, tray Y flex, trips tight end flex. You want 3 receivers to the wide side of the field and then a tight end and a running back to the other. Our tight end is going to go on a post route, which we are then going to custom stem up. To do this, you're going to basically bring up the hot route menu, choose the tight end, hold down the left bumper and tap the D-pad up 1 time. That's going to move it up by 5 yards. The left stick moves it up by increments of 1 yard. So if you guys want to make this even longer or shorter, or just kind of fine tune it a little bit, that's up to you. But you want to go at least 5 yards. Now, let's talk about how to divide the cover 4 defense. When you take a look, there's 2 deep zones on the left side of the field. The first one we want to pull vertically. We're going to achieve this by taking our inside receiver, which is this player, Deion Sanders, and putting him on a streak. That's going to pull the left inside deep zone, which is this player, Clark, down the seam. Then we have to occupy the outside deep zone, which is going to be Paul Krause. To do this, we actually want to pull him down. The best route in the game to pull down a sideline deep zone is going to be the comeback route. So we're going to utilize the comeback route here. And then from there, it's up to you what you want to do with your running back and your middle receiver. If you want to mesh them over the middle, that's up to you. If you want to put, in the event that you have a hot route master or a slot apprentice, the middle receiver on a zig, that's your call. If you want to put the running back on a little curl route that you can custom stem, to a shallow depth to hold the user, that's up to you. But this route combo with the streak, the post that's stemmed up, and the comeback route is your cover 4 splitter. So when we go ahead and snap this ball, you're going to see that B's going to pull the inside quarter, the comeback route pulls down the outside quarter, and then this post is basically wide open. And you see right there that that's going to be good for a good 45 to 50 yards, maybe even a 1-play touchdown, depending on your throw. Here's the top-down look from the defensive point of view. You'll notice here that the inside quarter has to run with Deion Sanders. That pulls him away, and he can't respect the post route that's breaking underneath of him. Meanwhile, our outside corner is pulled down by the comeback route, and that's going to open up a giant patch of turf in between them that we're going to exploit with the post route running into that on the sideline. You see right there that we're able to pick up a huge gain on this play. Now, before we get even deeper with this, I do want to show you another route that you can put on the sideline. So we used a comeback as a pull down route, but believe it or not, you can get a similar effect from a custom stem speed out. You see here that the corner on this play squats, and this is going to be similar to the comeback route. And then you can throw the post route behind him in this play. It's not nearly as wide open, but it is still going to give you a nice window. And the reason that I want to show this to you is that you can make a slight modification to the way that this route combo works. And you're going to be able to get this speed route open on the sideline if you put the middle receiver on a streak. The downside of this is that it is a little bit tougher if you use the middle receiver on the pull route to get the post route open, but this can give your opponent a lot of issues as it pertains defending the out route in tandem with this post route. You see right here, it just basically ends up being wide open on the sideline. So you could actually kind of play a 3-man game with this and mix up whether or not you're throwing the speed out as a open route or the speed out as kind of a pull down route. So I really like that dynamic that you guys can get into with this. Now let's talk about the pro meta, because not a lot of players are just going to sit back at a 3-man rush cover 4. What they will do, on the other hand, is try to loop blitz you with a cover 4. So what I want to do is draw a little bit more into this. We're going to utilize the route combination, but tie this to more of a pass protection, so you can utilize this in a regular game against a good player or somebody that mimics what good players do. So we're going to start off here with a loop blitz. A lot of players will run their loop out of 3-2, whether it's an edge blitz or a crossfire type loop, but you can pretty much know that the primary meta in this game is going to be a loop. And to nullify a loop pressure, you guys are going to utilize a play action based play from a blocking perspective. We're not actually going to carry out the play fake. You just want to play that as PA something. Real quick, if you guys are enjoying this content, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, but also take the time to head over to gridirongameplans.gg. Gridiron has been on top of the pro metas all year long, keeping you focused on what pro players are doing, how it works, and how to counter it. If you guys struggle with this game, if you guys feel like you're spending too much on packs, $9.95 will unlock the entire website. And I'm telling you right now, you're going to earn more in-game currency off of the tips on Gridiron than you will ever get ripping those packs for $100 and a chance at a limited. If you want those limiteds, pay the $9.95 for the website. It is the best deal in the tip space. Weekly updated vault content, Discord access with lab sessions inside the Discord at no additional charge, and to all offensive and defensive game plans as well. Best deal in the tip space, go check it out. So what a lot of players will do in their loop blitz is they're going to basically turn their defense into a cover 4. So they'll basically adjust everybody on the field into the deep zones and also into the underneath hook curl and the hard flats. And then they just like to switch stick around their defense. With those loop pressures, if you call a play action based play, you're going to notice that no matter what route combo you run here, you're going to see that the loop blitzer will just basically dumb out and not loop. He's just going to run straight into the block. And then from there, your route combo attacks the coverage based off of what adjustments they make. But as I just mentioned, most players tend to run their loop blitzes as a cover 4 shell. So what you're going to see is a lot of basically this type of look right here. So to dumb out this loop blitz, knowing all the while that this is going to be a cover 4 shell, we're going to call the play action play. We're going to set up the route combo that we just broke down. So this is our cover 4 splitter. The user will have to respect our throw in the middle of the field while the cover 4 splitter occurs. We freeform this up, and then you see that we are able to rack catch it. And with the right angle, the right speed at tight end, we can turn that up the sideline for a huge gain. So this is how you can build an offensive system. You have the beater, but then you have to know how you're blocking the blitz behind it. We utilize the play action. We dumb out the loop. It's just turning into a basic 4-man rush. And then we hit our cover 4 bomb over the top, and we're able to pick up a good 50 yards on this play. So that is how you beat the main meta in the game for huge yardage out of a trip set. Of course, you guys can apply this to a lot of other formations as well, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it right there for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys give it a like, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the Gridiron Discord or in our next video tomorrow. Until then, this is Zan. Get the lab and good luck.